All right, broadcasting for both of you. We've got a Sunday night scrimmage between 16U green. I'm sorry, 14U green and 16U red from Mesa. 16's control and are trying to break out of their zone. Lazarek goes back and gets that, chips it up, but not out. 16's get it back into the corner. Strite has it. She sends it across for Perkis. Perkis can't clear it though, and then bounces on Baudry's stick. She gets a control of it. Back in the corner. And skating it out is Perkis. Perkis sends it across, gets knocked out by number 8. Sent across and retrieved by the 16 defense. Perkis gets a stick on it, and Baudry goes back to collect that in our defensive zone. Tries to send it across, gets picked off. Perkis gets a skate in it. Neutral ice, 16s maintain control. Then Weddington pokes it away. Weddington sends it deep into the corner. Pursuing it, Weddington, Campbell. Devlin's on the other side. Puck comes across. Smith gets a stick on it. Keeps it in momentarily. Devlin now has it on her backhand. She skates it in, has two 16s come attack her, and comes just out of the zone. Christensen knocks it back in for an offsides whistle. Face off won by 14. Smith sends it in, bounces over Campbell's stick. 16's control. Take it behind the net. Devlin gets a stick on it, knocks it loose. Weddington gets it on her stick. She has a hook momentarily. Devlin now. 2 on her. They take it away. Smith chips it out and back in. Behind the net. Smith picks off the breakout. Puts a shot on, hits the side of the net. Now, Judge tries to break it out. Back into the corner. Devlin lifts the stick. Can't get control of it. Borman's in now. Borman misses that, and then she gets her stick and another stick involved in a board battle. 16s chip it up to Christensen. Christensen shot. Rebound, Devlin shot. Devlin shot very wide right. She tried to curl in. Gorman sends it back across. Sent out and down. Tipping is, so no icing, it's waved off. Natal, she gets control of it. Toe drags over to Borman. Borman shot. Goalie save. Strite now. Strite trying to center it. Strite gets it up to Natal. Natal's shot goes wide left. Borman, she gets a backhand, tries to scoop it out, but it's picked off by Keeber, and she comes streaking down the left side. Behind the net now. Back into the corner. Natal has it behind Prosnick. Sends it around to Kennedy. Kennedy gets it up to Borman. Borman gets it up to Strite. Strite chips it along, has it knocked off her stick. In the middle of our offensive zone, but Strite's all alone. Outlet is missed. Comes to Kennedy. Kennedy sends it to Strite, and then Weddington tries to move it forward. Picked off. And shot goes over the net on a tip. Weddington clears that. And icing is the call on green. So approximately 10:21 remaining. Neither team has put the puck in. Face-off is Weddington with Campbell and Devlin. Weddington gets that moving forward, and it's dumped behind the net. Retrieved. Back into the corner now. Pushed out by Weddington. Shot on. Bounces off Frosnick's glove. Back into the other side. Devlin gets a stick on it, gets a skate on it. Bounces it out and out of the zone. Neutral ice retrieved by 16s. 16s try to hit Shuey. Now Devlin's got it in neutral ice, but she's got 3 collapsing in on her. She loses the puck, and 16s look to break it out through Chewy again. Pressure from Campbell. Baudry hits it into Chewy, and it bounces back into our zone behind the net. Over to Campbell. And offsides is the call. Ensuing face-off, Natal with Campbell and Strite. Christensen and Smith are out for D. Smith backhands it along. Behind our net. Shot. Frosnick save. Chipped out. Christensen feathers that out to Campbell. Campbell's going to get beat, though, by 96. She gets it out to 63. Smith, though, gets a hold of that. She sends that in for an offsides whistle. So coming out now, center ice will be the face-off. Weddington with Devlin and Borman, Schifrin and Kennedy. Devlin has it on her stick. She has it knocked off her stick. And we're going the other way. Shot, save, Frosnick. 8:17 remaining in period 1. Weddington to take the face-off. Gets it over to Kennedy. Shot on, misses the net. Borman digs that out. Borman sends that in on net. Bouncy puck, but not enough of a rebound for Devlin to get in there and do anything with it. Same 5. Weddington. Does not win that, but does go and retrieve it on the blue line and dumps it back in. Borman picks off the outlet pass. Battling now with, and Weddington comes away with it. Knocked off her stick. Centering attempt. Sent around. Schifrin. Kept by Kennedy. Devlin knocks it back into the corner. Wrapped around. Number 8 chips it along. And 77 skates it out. Schifrin providing the defense. Slows her down and takes the puck away. Goes behind the net. Sends it for Borman. Misses her, though. Sent across. Kennedy knocks it out to neutral ice. Devlin's pursuing it, can't get a hold of it though. Fire sale change. Chewy comes in, has Natal poke that puck away, comes out to Bazarek. Bazarek hits Straight, hits Perkis. Perkis gets it back over to Natal, just out of her reach though. Ulm goes back and digs that out, then knocked down by Schifrin. Bazarek. Back to the point, Baudry. Baudry, shot, tip, goes wide. Straight, back to the point. This is Bazarek. Bazarek shot, knocked down by the defense. We're skating the other way. Baudry, nice move. Up to Straight. Straight taps it along for Natal. Natal taps it back to Straight. Straight tries to get it back to Natal. Behind the net now. Over to the boards. Judge sends it to Bazarek. Bazarek dumps it back in. Perkis goes to try to dig that out. She gets knocked down, and we get a roughing call on 18 from 16 red. Will give the power play opportunity to 14 green. Devlin takes that face off. Puck is knocked back to Natal. Natal sends it in for Campbell. No, I'm sorry, that's Perkis. Perkis drops it back for Natal. Natal. She's looking for a lane. Gets it back to Perkis. Perkis shot. Tip. Goes wide. Then dug out by Bazarek. Bazarek sends it to Devlin. Devlin shoots it. It gets tipped. It goes wide. Backhand. Scramble to Bazarek from Campbell. Now it's along the board. Sent out. Oh, it is out. Natal gets caught for knocking it back in offsides. Change is coming. Borman's out. Straight is out. Baudry, Smith, Schifrin. In the feet. Baudry wins that. Then it's knocked out by 16s. Sent across to Strite. Strite into Borman's skates. Baudry digs it out. Baudry's got it. Baudry's got a lane. Baudry takes a shot. It goes high. Smith. Hard shot from Smith. Pad save and cover by 39. Approximately 1 minute left in the power play. I think we're doing full 2-minute power plays. Baudry will take this face off. Schifrin to her right. Borman to her left. Strite and Smith are back. 16s win that. But Baudry takes it away. Baudry sends it along for Borman in the other corner. Borman battling now. Help coming from Baudry. Borman sends it to Baudry. Baudry sends it to Strite. Strite takes a shot that goes a little wide right. And now 16's control. They're behind the net. They look to ice it, and they say that it's been tipped. So with only about 15 seconds remaining, Strite goes back. She taps it along, back into neutral ice, and then another dump attempt. But the penalty is over, and we are 5-on-5. Strite chips it up for Borman, just over her stick. Controlled by 96. 29. Baudry puts pressure on. Puck comes loose. 18 gets it. Taps it along for Chewy, who's wide open. They catch up to her, and they clear that puck away before she can do any damage. Over to the boards now. Devlin has trouble handling it, takes it behind the net, sends it up, and is going to ice it. And they wave off the icing. Natal's in, putting pressure on. Devlin goes into the corner to help Natal. There's 3 16s and 2 14s in there. And it comes out loose to Perkis. Perkis to Christensen. Christensen's shot hits a friendly. And then Natal taps it. I think there's a rebound, and Devlin gets a hold of it in the crease. And it's a dirty goal, but it's a goal. So with 2:27 remaining in period 1, 14 Green is up 1-0. Following face-off. Perkis comes away with it. Gets it up to Devlin. Devlin backhands it in, but it's knocked down right away. Now it's picked off by Devlin. Devlin, hard shot. Rebound to Natal. Natal battling for it. That's knocked away. Devlin sends it back to Pizarnik. Pizarnik's shot goes into the corner. Devlin gets it. Sends it across the crease. 16s get control, and we're skating the other way. They send it in. Pizarnik has to go back into the corner to dig that out. Judge beats her there. Backhand attempt. Into the crease. Christensen clears that out. Now, center cross. Kylan, Natal, and Strite. Strite has to go retrieve that puck after Kylan's knocked down. Sent back to the point, but the point wasn't in place just yet. So we're going all the way back to our defensive zone. Schifrin goes back. She gets it. She sends it up for Campbell. Campbell misses that. It's out in neutral ice. 96 sends it across and offsides. So 1:09 remaining in period 1. And a face-off in our 14 offensive zone. Weddington wins that over to Campbell. Strite has control. Strite sends it along. Weddington's not quite ready for that, and we're going the other way. Kennedy, though, decides to take a shot at the coach. That's out of play, and we get a whistle. Let's see. That was a Natal face-off. One over to Borman. Borman gets a nice shot on. Oh! Borman's shot ricochets weirdly off the goalie and in. Megan Borman put it on net. You never know, it might go in, and it did. Natal wins that back to Baudry. Baudry chips it back up to Borman. Borman gets it in. No, just back to neutral ice. Baudry rainbows that over Borman. Natal's in there too. Puck's going behind the net. Time is ticking down. Borman takes that puck away. Sends it up to Natal. Natal sends it across to Devlin, who can't control it. Natal gets a swipe at it, and neither actually get a shot on the goal. Natal has control now. She's got Perkis, and no time. Buzzer sounds, end of period 1, and 14U leads 16U 2-0. And period 2 is underway. 16s control it, bring it into the zone. Back along the boards. Players down. And the down player also is the penalized player. That is Natal. Throwing her weight around. And 16s will be on the power play. Perkis, Strite, Christensen, Smith are the 4 building the box in front of Frosnick. Perkis. She gets a hold of that, gets around, and kills some time. Gets it back to Christensen. Christensen sends it in wide of the net. We've already spent 20 seconds on the offensive zone. Oh, picked off by Strite. Strite shot. Goalie makes the save. It was on net. And now 16s are breaking out. Manning. Right into the crease, right into the goalie, and Frosnick gets that covered. Four coming out now. Campbell, Devlin, Schifrin, Zarek. Devlin will take the face-off. Devlin chips it over to Bazarek. Bazarek has it on her stick, puts on the brakes, curls, tries to send it behind the net. It gets tipped and out of play. So face-off will be just outside the 14's defensive zone. Manning will take the face-off for 16s. Chewy, Oram are out there, as are 77 and 29. Manning gets a hold of it. Shot wide left. Puck comes around. Kept in. Over to Chewy. Chewy tries to dump it in. It gets picked off, though, by Bazarek. Bazarek has it knocked off her stick, and we're going back in. Frosnick taps that down for Schifrin. Schifrin gets it to Devlin. Devlin ices it. Well, it's stopped right on the line. Devlin pokes it away. Has one to beat. And is denied by the goalie. Tries to go 5-hole. That time it wasn't there. So Christensen, Smith, Borman, Sapperback are out. 11 seconds remaining on the penalty. Judge has that momentarily. Smith goes back. Smith sends it up for Sapperback. She just misses that. Now to Christensen. Christensen to Borman. And it's 5-on-5. Weddington is out. Sapperback kicks that back in on the skate, but it does come out. Now all the way back to Christensen. Christensen settles that puck down. She sends it along to Weddington. Weddington gets it to Borman. Borman keeps it in front of her, and then it just gets knocked off of her stick. Sapperback, though, keeps it into the zone and draws another rough. So with 12:15 remaining, '14s are on the power play. Devlin wins that face-off back to Sapperback. Sapperback to Natal. Natal's hard shot is deflected. Natal goes to the other corner to pick it up. 14s are moving around. Pizarnik tries to takes a Natal shot off the skate. Pizarnik back to Natal. Natal in, tipped. Perkis drags it across the crease. Can't quite get a hold of it, though, to put it in. And knocked back in by Natal. Perkis. Devlin. Holmes got it. Sends it across. Shot on by Orem. Stopped by Frosnick. 14s bunching up, but Natal's got it. Natal gets it across to Devlin. Devlin has it taken off of her stick. Sends it across and is picked by Campbell. Campbell's shot, though, her tip goes wide. Puck's moved into the crease with 49 seconds remaining, and it's covered. Baudry wins that. They get it back to Strike. Strike gets across to Smith. Smith brings the hammer into the crease. Stopped. 16s control it. Baudry takes it away, though. She curls. She makes a neat move. She sends it back up to Smith. Smith sends it right back to Baudry. Baudry sends it across. Tipped by Schifrin, but not into the net. And a icing coming up on 16s as they try to clear that puck out of there. So 10:30 remaining in the period, 16 on the power play. Baudry will take this face off. And 16s come away with it. Puck is knocked loose, but Strike goes and collects it. Sends it across for Baudry. Baudry sends it up, but there's no one there. So 16s have control. And the penalty is over. Puck back behind Frosnick. Smith's got it. Smith sends it along for Borman. Battle to get control of the puck along those boards. Finally, Borman gets it up to Strite. Strite also has Baudry. Strite's shot. It's hard. There's a rebound. Goalie gets it covered quick. So Weddington's back out. Campbell and Devlin are her wings. Pizarnik and Christensen are her D. Puck gets just past Christensen. Judge is screaming down the right side, looking for a rebound, but the shot is gobbled up by Frosnick. There is none. Knocked out. Devlin had the puck and too many defenders. Devlin's got it. Sent across, stick lifted by an opponent. Campbell can't get anything on it. Into the boards, into Christensen's feet. Collected by Devlin. Lost by Devlin. Reset by Christensen. And Devlin. And makes some moves, loses the puck in the crease. Pizarnik. She knocks it down, battling with a bigger player. Manning avoids contact with Devlin. Devlin finally gets that puck knocked off of her stick. Pizarnik tries to get it up to Devlin, but it's out of her reach. Retrieved now by the 16s, number 29. And back now. Across to Ulm. She sends it in behind the net. Puck is loose. Sapperback can't get anything on it. Just outside the crease, loose puck, Pizarnik. She tries to sweep it out of there. Natal gets it to Borman. Borman taps it out into Christensen's feet. Borman gets it out but doesn't get control. Sapperback can't get a stick on it. Ulm brings it across. Shot. Player down in the net. Whistle. So coach is going to come out and check on that player who's down in the crease. Frosnick has gotten out of the goal to give some space. There's 7:18 remaining in period 2. Can't tell who's down. Coach Preston is out now, talking to her. Coach Preston's helping her up. Number 8 is helping her skate off. think that might be. Looks like that might be Ulm. No, Ulm's. No, I'm not sure. So we will have a defensive zone face-off after the stoppage of play. And I think we switched goalies on 16s as well. Puck is on the dot. Several sticks battling for it. Can't get it clear though, and 16's got a shot. Knocked down by Kennedy. Race to the boards. Judge Dymicker there, and it comes out to 7. 7 takes a shot. Saved by Frosnick. Goes into the corner. Schifrin gets it up to Natal. Natal chips it along. Natal races in, has strike. Centering attempt. Oh my gosh! Perkis goes flying in out of nowhere, gets that puck, hammers it in. She was moving at a speed that nobody else on the ice was moving. Billy Perkis. So ensuing face-off, up to Weddington's stick. Weddington gets it to Devlin. Devlin's got control, but a lot of players around her, and then has that puck taken away. Muir brings it in for 16. Shot on. Frosnick save. One of the 14s is down. It's Pizarnik. Devlin's helping her get off. Looks like it might be a knee.
What? Yeah, I think she did. Cash her up some dirt. Rebels? No, she'll be alright.
All right, so out now for the 14s. Weddington still taking the face off. Smith, Devlin. I think that's Christensen and Campbell. Devlin has Campbell in front of her. Campbell holds up. Devlin shot. Glove save. .557 remaining in period 2. Puck comes back to Smith. Smith, hard shot, rebound. 16's cleared out of there. Dump it in behind the net. Smith goes back for it. Smith. Her chip gets knocked down by Chewy, but the puck comes to Campbell. Campbell skates it out. Campbell tries to chip it up, but cannot. Puck goes into our zone, but not in our control. And puck is launched into the bench. Center ice face-off with 5:20 remaining. Sapperback is out now with Natal, Warman, Schifrin, and Baudry. Natal chipped up and along. Schifrin back into the corner. Schifrin has that puck taken away. Gets help from Baudry, though. Baudry loses the handle. It's in the crease. And Frosnick gets that covered before any damage can be done. Face-off, won by 16s. Shot, ricochets off of Sapperback into the corner. Sent around by Baudry. Foreman has it. Foreman looking for an outlet. Tries to send it up for Sapperback. Splits a couple defenders. And they call the icing, which is the right call. I didn't touch anything. So a lot of skating. We're coming all the way back. 4:42 in period 2. Natal face-off. Back to Schifrin. Schifrin chipped up to Natal. Natal to Borman. Borman sends it along. It's going to die. Waved it off. Right into the crease, but picked up by 16s. Natal knocks that to Sapperback. Sapperback tries to feed it over. Loose puck. Sapperback is knocked on her back. Puck is covered, and we get a whistle. Weddington now is out. Streit and Perkis are her wings. Smith and Kennedy are her defenders. Weddington wins that over to Streit. Streit loses hold of it. Smith gets it in neutral ice. Chipped along by Perkis and out. Face-off will be just outside our defensive zone. Weddington will take that face-off. Comes across. Kennedy chips that up. Streit can't get a hold of it. 16s just lose the handle. Pressure coming from Perkis. All the way back out to neutral ice. Smith chips it along and offsides, I think. Okay, 77 Ulm is back out. She shook off whatever her issue was. Cross ice pass to Devlin. Devlin tries to hit Natal, and it ricochets onto net off of the defender's stick. Didn't get that feathered where she wanted it. 3:34 remaining. Back to Kennedy. Oh, Devlin had it. Lost it. Open ice. No, we're going to have a hand pass. It was a hand pass. Guilty conscious. All right. Lazarek to Devlin. Devlin takes it. Devlin takes it in. Tries to get it over to Campbell. Knocked down. Along the boards now. Across. Christensen. She gets it turned the other direction and out. Natal takes that away. Keeps the pressure on. All Natal. Oh, and her corner attempt hits the crossbar and goes right up into the roof. That would be impressive in some rinks. But we get stoppage of play with that puck hitting the tinfoil roof. And Weddington is now out with Borman and Sapperback, Pizarnik, and Christensen. Borman, she takes a shot that goes wide over the opposite boards. Back to Pizarnik. Pizarnik tries to tap it in for Sapperback. Sapperback chips it along. Weddington gets it on her stick. Battling for that puck. Sapperback backhands it right into the crease. Borman can't get a hold of it. And it's covered.
Let's go.
Sixteens. Judge flying down the ice. And doesn't beat the icing call. But man, was that some great exercise. So 2:19 remaining in period 2. Face off to the right of Tony Vange. Puck is loose. Puck is collected by 16s. Puck is sent up and out. Baudry collects it. Baudry sends it right up to Borman's stick. Borman skates it in. Borman's shot hits a leg. Goes into the corner. Chipped along. Weddington. Weddington fans on it twice. Sapperback goes and picks it up, though. Sapperback skates around. Sends it up for Baudry. Baudry sends it back in for Sapperback. She zigged when she should have zagged. Now she's battling 14 in the corner. Now along behind the net. Sapperback gets a hold of it, though. Sends it up for Schifrin. Schifrin's shot, though, is not very hard and hits a few things on its way to the corner. Bouncy puck now. Sapperback has it on her stick. Backhands it along. And icing as 16s decide to clear it out and take advantage of that whistle to change out their troops. 14s will do the same. Natal is now out with Perkis, Strite, Smith, and Kennedy. Natal telling her troops where to stand. She gets a hold of that puck, but Strite doesn't get there. Now it's onto the opposite board. Back to Kennedy. Kennedy, bouncy puck, chips it along for Natal. Natal looking for someone to hit. Natal takes it behind the net. Natal still looking for someone. Gets it to Smith. Smith, hard shot. Tony Vange, glove. She knocks it down. Rebound, and she gets it covered up with her pads in the crease. Face off to her right with 47.7 seconds left in period 2. Smith gets that puck deep. 40 seconds remain. Strite's pursuing it. All the way back around. That time Smith can't get it, but Natal does. Board battle, 30 seconds. Perkis goes in. Natal looks like she's digging for gold. And it comes out, but to a 16 stick. Sixteens get it deep. Shot goes wide, and the horn sounds. That's the end of 2 periods. Right now, the 14s lead the 16s 3-0. All right, third period action. Natal facing off with Devlin and Campbell. Devlin has it on her stick. Her shot, though, is loose in the crease, but stopped by Tony. Audrey, shot. Loose. And 74. Lots of letters in that name that I can't read from here. She's picking up the tripping penalty, and 14s will go on a power play. Natal can't keep that when puck comes whistling out, but it will go for icing. And we will do the face-off again with 1:53 remaining in the power play. Devlin jumps too early, gives Natal the face-off. Baudry. Baudry back to Natal. Natal back to Baudry. Baudry. Shot. In. Oh! Looked like it may have hit something as it crossed over. Campbell has it. Campbell skates it in. Campbell has it drug, and now Devlin has it. Devlin loses it. And Olm's got it. She's going the other way. Lazarek can't maintain the possession. Now she's got it behind our net. Up to Natal. Natal has Campbell, has Devlin. Quick shot, right up the middle, out. Borman has it. Borman sends it across. Keeber, though, knocks it down. Now Natal's got it on her stick. Bounces around. Devlin can't get a stick on it. Gets control now. Shot, hard. Rebound shot, hard from Natal. Bouncing back and forth, but not into the net. Borman. Shot from her. Loose. Devlin. Hard shot. Save. Borman. Shot. Across. .18 back in the corner. Puck's knocked down by Borman. Borman sends it along for Weddington. Weddington, though, doesn't get control, but does poke it up to Strite. Strite, though,'s got 3 on her. Puck's loose. Strite shot over the net, all the way around for Christensen. Christensen, shot. Hits something, bounces down, not in. Back to the other corner. Strite putting pressure on 16s. Ulm picks it up for 16s on the other side. Borman's on her. Weddington bounces her off that puck. Borman tries to send it across, but gets knocked down. Sent deep. Icing will be the call if it reaches, and it does. So 12-19 remaining. Still a 3-0 game. Natal wins that. Natal maintains control of that. Sends it around for Straight. Jumps over her stick. Then Perkis goes in and she battles for that puck. And with some help on the near side, it ends up on Smith's stick. Her shot looks like it might have been wide, but Vange gloves it anyway. before anybody can get a stick on it. So face off to Vange's left. Natal will take it. Natal gets it across, gets control of it. Straight shot. Saved. Perkis battling behind the net. Perkis has it. Sends it up for Smith. Smith shots hard on net. Hits some bodies, though, and covered by Vange. 16s are going to... Manning and Chewy are out. And some other names and numbers I don't recognize right away. Natal. Shot. Save. Bounces around. Knocked down. Chipped in by Strite. Natal. Natal to Perkis. Oh, that puck just squirts through. Nice attempt, though, from Natal to Perkis. Manning flying down the left side. Manning makes a move and has the puck somewhere in her legs. And hand passes it along. Smith picks it up. Smith gets it up to Strite. Strite sends it across for a streaking Perkis. Perkis can't get any momentum. Christensen tries to rub out that 16. Back in the corner now. Comes out to Natal. Natal fends off some sticks. Comes down the ice with Saperback to her left. Natal. Shot. Rebound. Comes to 16 stick. 16s miss their outlet. They're going for the change. Schifrin's got time. She picks up that puck. Takes it behind the net. And sends it across for Borman. Borman kicks it along for Weddington. Weddington gets there, but has it just knocked away. Borman, she gets a shot off. It goes wide. Comes across to Weddington's stick. Weddington's shot. Oh, 2 chances, 3 chances. Borman, centering attempt. Knocks it down. Sent back into the corner. Off of a skate. Schifrin chips it back in. Kieber knocks it in. Saperback has control. She sends it in. Deep. Knocked off. No, it stopped before it got into the zone. Up to Borman. Borman. Up to Weddington. Weddington's in. Weddington's got Borman and a lot of opponents. Weddington's shot goes wide left. Borman goes for it. Borman sends it back to Pizarnik. Pizarnik sends it back up. Devlin's trying to get a hold of it, but does not. Now we're going all the way back. Pizarnik has shaken off her knee stinger. She shoots that up to Devlin, but just out of her reach. Kieber has it. Natal picks that off. Devlin to Natal. Oh, wow. And it's a save. But might be a loose puck now. We get a whistle. But Vange denies the Devlin to Natal give and go. Puck comes out. Pizarnik keeps. Shot on. Goes to the other corner. Campbell is there. Campbell digs it out. Back to Baudry. Baudry sends it all the way across to the other corner. Natal looks around her. Sends it in the corner for Devlin. Devlin sends it across, and Campbell just can't get a stick on it. Pizarnik goes back to help Baudry out. As a streaking judge come in and gets called for taking out the much larger opponent. So, with 7:53 remaining in regulation, Judge will go to the box and feel shame. Devlin wins the ensuing face-off, takes a hard shot, and it does not get through traffic. Chewy, streaking down the left side. Natal. Tipped by Devlin, so will not be icing. Devlin, though, loses the foot race. Pressure from Campbell. Sent across, kept in, and Campbell shot, rebound, covered by Vange. So we're changing out some players. Smith. Schifrin. Borman. Strite and Baudry. Baudry takes the face off. 16's come away with it, though. Well, they don't, because now Smith has it back in the corner. Smith, hard shot. Vange save. .6:54 is the time on the stadium clock. Borman chips it back to Smith. Smith, shot, save, Vange. Baudry, Smith, shot, Vange save. Three nothing. You're right. Baudry, close in shot. Vange makes the save and covers. 6:35 remaining. Controlled by 16s behind the net. Breaks it out to number 8. 8 has a hold of it, gets it out of the zone. Chips it along and behind Strite. Manning is pursuing. Orem is pursuing. 29 takes a shot that is stopped by Strite. Takes another shot that hits Schifrin. Manning controls, shot, big open ice hit. And shot and save. So 5:52, just under 6 minutes remaining in regulation. Natal is back out as the penalty is over, and she's got Devlin and Campbell, Christensen and Pizarnik. No, I'm sorry, Devlin and Perkis. Natal hits Devlin. Oh, Devlin tries to knock that down. Does not. And it'll go for icing. 16s control that face-off. Campbell is out now. Judge chips that behind Pizarnik. Pizarnik, though, tries to get it back up to Devlin. Devlin tries to send it across. She's going to ice that. No, either they waved it off or 16s grabbed it before the icing. Devlin sends it back in the corner. Campbell pursues. Campbell does not come away with that, though, and 16s are looking to go to the other side. Natal pestering 63. Now out to Judge. Judge gets it past Devlin, but Christensen knocks that down. Christensen looks to have a skate. And then a shot from Natal. So hard, yet just a little too high. Campbell takes that puck away. Comes out to neutral ice. Kennedy. Devlin. Devlin loses the handle. Goes back and gets the puck. Sends it to Kylan. Devlin gets it back from Natal. Devlin behind the net. Devlin loses it. And 16s get it around. And are just offsides. 3:44 remaining in regulation. Perkis is out with Weddington. Strite. Perkis. Back to Kennedy. Kennedy gets it into Strite. Strite to Weddington. Weddington. Back to Schifrin. Schifrin. Her shot goes wide, or got knocked down. Behind the net. 16s have it. Pressure from Weddington. Weddington centers it. Straight. Not through, though. Schifrin. Schifrin sends it back in. Perkis battling for that puck in the corner. Help coming from Strite. 16s come away with it. Strite, though, is able to peel that puck away. Perkis putting pressure on. Now back to Kennedy. Now back to Kennedy again. Weddington sends it in. Knocks it loose. Puck goes wide of the net. Lots of pressure coming from the 14s here. Sapperback is out now. She keeps that puck moving the right direction. Has to go back to retrieve it. Sends it to Kennedy. Kennedy sends it back up to Sapperback. Sapperback. She's got control of it. And she dumps it into the corner. And chases. Borman. Borman gets her stick in there and knocks that puck loose before they can break it out. In Borman's feet. On Borman's stick. Back to Baudry. Baudry, shot. Rebound. Oh, Sapperback. And Sapperback gets called for the goalie interference as she jumped in on that puck and made quite a bit of contact with Vange. Just under 2 minutes remain in regulation. Face-off will be by Frosnick. So 14s will play the balance of regulation shorthanded, barring another penalty on 16s and a 4-on-4. Devlin's going to take the face-off. Devlin gets it back. Shot, though, taken by 16s, goes across the crease. 29 tries to jam that in. Frosnick will have none of that. Orem are out for 16s. Gets that back to Chewy. Chewy sends it across to 29. And Devlin. Devlin's got one to beat. Hard shot. Campbell is there for a rebound to no avail. Devlin. Shot is wide of the net. Fourteens, despite being shorthanded, are looking for more. That puck comes loose. Ulm has it. Manning carries it in. No, it comes back out. Go across the ice. Regroup. Shot. Christensen to Campbell. Campbell. Manning. Manning. Loses it to Smith. 20 seconds remaining. Smith, hard shot. Knocked down by Vange. Natal. Back to Christensen, and that will be the end. So our final on Sunday night from Mesa. 14U Green Kachinas 3 and 16U Red Kachinas 0. That will do it for the broadcast. Good night.